Beep.
Feels in the tractor, rolling through the snow. Heart so big it makes the cold feel low.
Below.
Best human you can get, no one can contest.
Brother
Brother Frills,
Frills.
you're the warmest in the West. The sunrise cracks, but you're already there. Frozen fields don't care if the wind's unfair. Your laugh is through like a ray of sun. Brother Frills, your fight is never
Never
done.
done.
Through the blizzards, through
Through
the
the
rain,
rain.
Brother Frills just laughs at pain.
Hey, hey.
Frills in the tractor, rolling through the snow. Heart so big it makes the cold feel low.
Below.
Best human you can get, no one can contest. Brother
Brother
Frills,
Frills.
you're the warmest in
In
the
the
West.
West.
No cape, no crown, but you're my hero.
Hero.
Out there grinding while the temp hits zero. Track the lights glow like stars on the land. Brother Frills, my brother, the strongest
Yes, man. How are you, my people? Good morning. Beautiful. M-Dog, what's up? Hope you're well, brother. Oh, bless you, my brother. Tornado. M-Dog, I never heard of that here in Portugal. It's so rare.
in the night, underneath the stars, the moon was shining bright. Jimmy said he heard something creeping in the tree. A rustle, a shuffle, a sound on the breeze. Then out stepped the shadow, big as the sky, hairy and wild, with a glimmer in its eye.
Bigfoot.
Led them to the cave, oh why?
Oh, why?
Bigfoot led them to the cave, no time
To hide.
Chewie saw too much, now he stutters when he tries.
Oh, bless my brother. Hope everything's well with your neighbors. Oh my God, brother. I hope you got your neighbors got a cellar. Is that how you call it?
One said,
An
man,
underground.
should we follow or just run? Chewie whispered, nah, this could be some fun.
Where are you from, my brother?
They crept through the dark, past the mossy stone. A growl from the shadows chilled them to the bone. The walls were dripping, the air was cold. The hairy man smiled, his secrets untold. Bigfoot led them to the cave, oh why? Oh,
Charlie!
Bigfoot led them to the cave, no
Good
time
morning,
to
my
cry.
sister.
Chewie froze in fear, saw the madness in its eyes.
Good to see you, Charlie. Lovely show last night at our brother. Really enjoyed you. Oh my god, I cried. I cried that time, sister. That time that I said a joke about Bise. Oh my god, I cried so much. That was so funny. Yeah, I ended up going quite late. But this morning I was my company that was gonna visit me. He was late, so it was good for me. I just had lunch. And so guys, today we're gonna do this story here, guys, okay? The cover story. Humanoid, rectangular, translucid in a little town in Portugal. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I was gonna go in as well, but sister, it was very late. I couldn't stay very long, so I'm glad I saw you there. It was awesome. Deepa, good afternoon, Deepa, my brother. Please connect, everybody. So the humanoid, called humanoid, rectangular, and translucid. Okay, so they're calling it a humanoid, and let's know why, okay? Carlos, good afternoon, my brother. So this happened on the 9th or 10th of December 76. Okay, they're not entirely sure. 1:30 in the morning. Where? Near the church in Estourão, Ponte de Lima, so it's in the north, district of Viana do Castelo. So Carlos, I don't know if you know, but some years ago I went on my wife's birthday to Viana do Castelo and I saw two red UFOs going from the sea towards Spain, and one of them was blinking red. The other one wasn't blinking. Okay? I do have that on camera, Carlos and my friends. It's gonna be UFO sighting in Viana do Castelo, something like that. I have an impression that it could have been two jet fighters, okay? But I'm not sure. That's the impression that I got. Okay, M-Dog, much love, brother. Please be careful, wear some gloves, good boots, and don't catch any cold if it's cold there, my brother. Much love, M-Dog. Big blessings and prayers for you and your family. Thank you for stopping by. Blessed morning, my brother. Sandra, good morning, my sister. How are you? Hope you're well, Sandra. Sorry about my hair. Oh yeah. Okay, so the witnesses was Mrs. Maria, 55 years old, and her husband, Mr. Custodio Rodriguez, 65 years old. Both of them are teachers at a primary school. They are resident in Porto City, okay? The facts. Let's start with the facts, okay? The two intervenients in this curious case were interviewed about a month after what happened, okay? Okay, wait a second, guys. Oh no, actually, you don't have to wait. They were interviewing 1 month after what happened, and it was only possible due to the inconfidence of a brother of the witness, Custodio, that cited the case to a journalist of a Porto newspaper. While the interview was happening, sorry. Sorry. I knew it. Engasguei-me com sumo. I got some juice. Sorry, guys. The witnesses tried to complete themselves the best as possible in recovering the details, having some little doubts about the exact date of the event. So both of them, husband and wife, couldn't be sure on the date. Uh, Brandon, what's up, my brother? Sierra, what's up? Love you, brother. Miss Daisy! Hello! Mwah! Okay, guys, there's no preferential treatment for the ladies, okay? Mwah! Big hugs and cuddles for Daisy. My sister. John P loves ya. Please connect, everybody. Either way, it happened on a weekend on the locality cited, recording the witnesses having been, there is no doubt it was before Christmas of 1976. Okay, so first, let's start with the husband. The husband says the place is located near the 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 lower part of a mountain called Serra de Arga. There is a Camerary road that takes to other places which are close by to that mountain. We possess a house that stays right next to that road in front of the church. When I can, we go there on the weekends, on holidays, etc. We bought that land about 30 years ago, having there raised our kids. Also, habitually, we used to go to the house of my sister and her husband that stays a little bit above. That time, I suppose that it was a Saturday, 15 days before Christmas. We stayed at home of my sister until 1 o'clock in the morning. Then we came walking The distance between the two residences is about 5 minutes walking. On that Camerary Road. When we left there, I have to remind that we were coming talking about something. He doesn't say yet. At the same time that my wife was seeing something weird since we came on that road on the way back home. She was scared and was telling me, talk lower, talk lower. Craig, what's up? Good morning, my brother. John P loves ya. Then Maria Adelaide, her wife, talks to him and says, then a few meters I noticed there was a black shade. It was at night, okay, guys? She saw a black shade and she was scared. She did not understand why once she does that path so many times, finding several people on the road at night. But she had never got scared before. That day, yes, that night, yes, it was 1 a.m. and it was like something high and skinny, okay? High and skinny, okay? That's the road, okay? Where it says there, Strada, it's the road. She saw something high and skinny, okay? Now we go back to the husband. We came walking, continuing talking, while I saw this black vulto. Vulto means like, you know, when you are in the dark and you see something darker moving. What's up? Good to see you, my brother. I'm waiting for that music, my brother. No, I'm not. I'm just joking with you. Good to see you, my brother. Please connect with Craig, Miss Daisy, Sandra, Carlos, Charlie, and M Dog, MK, and Deepa, please, my brother. Awesome. Can't wait, brother. Can't wait to repost it as well. If you want to send me the video file after I post it, you can send me the video file, and after some weeks I can post it as well, or some days, and I'll say there that it was your channel. I'll do some publicity to you if you want, my brother, on that music, okay? G-Man, what's up? Good morning, my brother. Okay, so let's continue. The husband says, we were walking when we saw a black shadow. It was walking or moving in front of us, but it was going slower than us, to the point that when we arrived to our house, we were very close to this black shadow figure that looks like this, okay? Tall and skinny. Good morning, my brother. Please connect, G-Man, and everybody, my friends, please connect with my brother, G-Man. Leave a comment if you can. Okay, just need a lighter for a second. Oh my god, you're gonna go crazy with this story, guys. So when we got to our house, we were very close to this shadow, tall and skinny. Curious was that we brought the dog with us, and at a given stage, it stopped and went behind us. It did not bark, it did not do anything. He just receded a little bit. Lucy, what's up? Mwah, my sister. Hope you're doing well. Much love. It just receded, okay? Meanwhile, at that time, I had time to stop and look really well in detail to this shadow. Once that my wife once that only my wife noticed it at the beginning that we left our my sister's house. Then I felt like the need to follow the strange thing and grab it and ask him who he was. But my wife grabbed onto me full of fear and did not let me go forward. She's so beautiful. If it wasn't for her, I could guarantee it's like me, guys. I would have done that. Of course, you know, I have lanterns and stuff. I don't know if he had anything then, but I would have tried to get closer. But in the darkness, it's hard, guys. And it was quite high. They haven't told me. Oh, there it is. Okay, we're gonna see the height of this thing very soon, okay? We ended up going inside the house and I didn't know nothing, okay? And then it says, an indefinite shadow figure with no movement. We were at a little distance of that shadow being, indefinite, maybe about 20 meters. So that I want to go and see what it was. You can imagine our weirdness. That did not have movements. You did not hear any noise, okay? No noise of footsteps. Meanwhile, it was getting further away. For me, I think that was half transparent, even though I could not precise if I could see anything through it. It was something inform. My idea of the transparent you can approximate to some fish that exist, and we almost cannot see them in the water. Do you know what I'm meaning? Musical, what's up? Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Everybody. Please connect with my brother mindset. She's the sunrise, the mango sweet delight. She turns my darkest day into endless light. Who needs the diamonds? Who needs the gold? When our heart's the treasure I get to hold. Oh yeah, my wife, she's the most beautiful. Oh yeah, my one, no one else compares. Oh yeah, stars get shine, I can't deny. Sorry, let's continue, guys. For me, it was like a shade tonality of that shadow. The area has some lamps, even though our observation was a little bit outside the illuminated areas. It is something that I cannot explain well. This is what the lady said, okay? Now the man is gonna talk again. At the time, it was, in fact, high and skinny. Afterwards, we did not see anything else because my wife was very afraid and did not even let me go to the window and look better at this strange, we call it vulto in Portuguese, but it's like a shadow, okay? I wasn't scared, it was curiosity in wanting to know what that was. The lady says, "Look, when the dog receded, I well tried to get him to come closer to us, but I couldn't. It even ended up running back to the house of my sister. The animal, even though it's ours, it usually goes from one house to the other." Very interesting, guys. Very detailed. Between the beginning of the observation until your entrance of the house, how much time does it last? About 5 minutes in total. Okay, wait a second, my friends. Sorry, guys. JJ's. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Jeez, my God. I'm so sorry, guys. Tiny K. J's, Back Hooligans, BJ's. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. Okay, let's do a little break, guys, and we'll come back, okay? And I'll wait for you. I'm here, guys. Lucy. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. It was an important call. We're doing a break now, okay? So please, everybody, come back. Lucy, thank you for coming back. Let me see if BJ's answered no. Look, let's watch my brother, Super Dave, okay?
Enter the stars this morning. I was at the house, caught up. All right, y'all. Let me ride. Yeah, I believe that fog because later on this month, around the 20th, they're calling for an ice storm. How would they know that? You know, this far ahead. I believe that fog is, how they know. Because they're the ones that put it out there.
It's my brother,
Y'all enjoy
Super
the ride,
Dave.
lady.
He loves ya.
I was going to look at the creek down here.
He's at the creek.
Yeah, I
Brother,
wanna bring
Super
my
Dave.
bike all up in different trails and, on the river, the creeks and everything, and explore a little bit of areas I've never been to. Which my battery, I rode it yesterday for about.
He's driving an electric bike, the same as mine. Did you know
I
that?
don't want to keep putting charging on my battery.
Mike,
Just saying, y'all.
BJ's,
Yeah,
are you there?
take the water out here before I leave this.
I'm so sorry, I was on a call. We're
Rebecca
doing a little
Lynn,
break.
can you go to my community post and abstract my cup of coffee? I believe it's the second listing posting. And if you do, I'll put it in the chat. I'll pin it. Hello, Korea Donna. The Watchman, what's going on? Charlie Rose, good morning. Annabelle, how are you doing, ma'am? I got about 45 minutes to an hour to ride.
Let's go.
Riding is all I can say. Because my significant other is in, she come back, checking in on her knee in therapy. Yeah, I'm down here at the old therapy trail. But anyway, y'all enjoy the ride, lady. There's a movie about that, y'all. Thanks for the ride, lady. I don't want to go fast. It'll kill my battery quicker. Because I don't know how far I'm really going. least 2 or 3 miles or something like that. And I got to come back. Yeah, I'll probably
Mike,
go
my
live at
brother,
the house
good
a
to
little
see you,
bit later.
brother.
Excuse me. If y'all hadn't seen my little e-bike, Carlos has seen it.
Carlos.
John P. and Carlos out e-biking, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty neat. Have a bicycle, you ain't got to pedal the whole time.
It's raining, but yeah. Oh my God, look at the road. It's amazing.
Did Rebecca Lynn find that link? I appreciate it if you did, Rebecca Lynn. I don't think my chat is keeping up, y'all. Creekberry, I want one. Yeah, I might go live later too, Super Dave. Nez Lover. Y'all check out Nez Lover. She might go live later. It's Roxy Files. I'm in the greenhouse. I saw your greenhouse yesterday. Ville, what is that? Creekville? Something like that. Roxy Files, I saw that. Y'all please hit that thumbs up. Did Rebecca Lynn? I did, brother. It's above. Scroll up. Thank you, Rebecca Lynn. Let me find it. Priadonna, thank you. Let me turn you blue. I don't even know, y'all, if where that link is. Can you go ahead and let me see. Curious Georgia, good morning. Demonstrations going on. I saw that, the Watchman, over that killing of that lady. I heard a different side to the story that they were taunting the ICE agents most of the day. I don't see it, Rebecca Lynn. Can you just go ahead and tap the paste again? It'll do it one more time, y'all. I got to keep moving, y'all. Times are moving. Shaz73, hello.
Oh,
There
Shaz.
it is, my coffee link, y'all. Y'all want to buy me a coffee? Please do so. I'm not begging nobody for nothing.
Love you, brother.
Channel, you can do so.
Help him out, my friends. John P loves you, my brother.
I thought I pinned it. I don't even know, but yeah, there's some things to talk about later.
Oof, my God. What a night. Oh, my wife is calling. Tô, linda. Hoje é que é terça? Quinta-feira. Tenho atividade física até às 4h30. Laboratório de criatividade até às 3h30. Depois atividade física às 4h30. Sim. Diz letiva. Como é que faz? Vens para casa e depois eu vou buscá-los.
I've been busy too, y'all. Dave can't go live every day.
Super Daves!
Nez Lover's probably going live later. I hope y'all remember this old bridge I was on. I wanted to paint. Yeah. I know this is a little bit boring of a stream, but I'm enjoying this e-bike. All right, y'all. Let's keep moving. Because I ain't got all day. I got about 45 minutes. Hello, Older Bones. I thought you were blue. What's going on? Older Bones is pretty smart, y'all. I left you a comment in your community post, Older Bones. You seem pretty knowledgeable. If you want to do that, let me know. I'll bring you on and let you talk about this stuff. You ain't got to show your face if you don't want to. You know how YouTube works. But I'm not as smart as some of these people out here, y'all.
You're beautiful.
I could go faster.
Don't go
I'll show you
fast.
a little e-bike if you hadn't seen it when I get up here. I can go quite a ways on it.
Just don't get too comfortable, cause it's very easy to fall. You just have to go off road, and it's a invitation to
Let's see how
fall.
far I done went. 1.75? I don't believe that. Yeah, let's stop up here. I'll show you the e-bike and go on the other side of the trail I hadn't been on. It was summertime and it was hot. And I was like already far as I could go because my significant other was running out of time. Just saying, y'all. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, y'all. Y'all are a wonderful community. Y'all really are. I can't thank you all enough. Thank you so much, everyone. Just let me know. I'm not smart. I'm just on to them. Okay. You're pretty smart, though. Yeah.
Beautiful
You
little
know,
bike.
noticing things way better to. Check out the little e-bike, y'all. Get you one. You can get one of these for around $250. And I bought me an old lady one for Christmas. See if I can get
Awesome.
some water to come out. No, they didn't turn the water off. But I don't need none. I just got to find my way back when I get too far away. Hello, Cortbug. How are you doing? World Tours, how are you? How are you? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, I forgot to put the kickstand up. All right, let's keep moving, y'all. Because this is the part, I don't know how far it goes. I got to be back. It's 10:33. It could run out down here. I don't even know. Yeah, about 11:15. I got to be back. Looks like it goes in a circle or something here, but we'll find out. Get out and enjoy life. Y'all subscribe to one another. Subscribe to Nez Lover.
Nez
Are you going to do some
lover.
artwork? Nez Lover.
Love you, my sister.
Dang, it's bumpity.
Nez
Nez Lover's
lover.
artist. I know a lot of us are artists in our own way. I wish I'd have took up painting like that. And good at it, you know.
No, Dave. Stay with fishing,
Just
please,
saying, you know.
Dave.
Always could use different skills. That's definitely a skill. Let's keep going, y'all. Wow.
Keep with the
Keeps
fishing, my
going.
brother, please.
I get low on my battery. I wish I'd be close, you know. Let's go faster. I didn't know it goes this far back. Yeah, good fishing down in here, y'all. I'll stop here in a minute. I wanted to concentrate on this trail, you know. Next time, get my significant other with her bite. Wow, it goes back in here. I'm going to get lost. Yeah, I'm going to read the chat here in a minute.
Be careful.
Let's stop before I go too far. All right, y'all, are you still here?
No.
What's up, AAP, man? What's going on?
We're not here.
Appreciate it, man. Hey, how's it going up there? Is it cold? It's 60 degrees here in South Carolina right now. I'm doing good, man. Hey, I'm enjoying life. The stats, how are you? Today is almost 50. Today is going to be like 70 degrees, y'all, in South Carolina. And here it is, what? It's crazy, y'all. I've never seen it. Every time I say that, I go back and find it, you know, on the web. Like I said, I never saw the snow so early, but I found it November the 1st, 2014. I remember now that I found it. Yeah, it's crazy, y'all. It's warm like springtime, for real. It's crazy, y'all. I'm fantastic, beautiful. New Year's happening. Good to see your stats. Denise Winterbottom. It's like I have all of the subscribers from around YouTube that are in all our communities. I don't know how that happened over 6 years, but I worked my tail off to get all you subscribers. And I lost, YouTube took 24 subscribers away last week because I'm demonetized for 3 months.
Jonas!
The crap you gotta do
What's
with
up?
YouTube, y'all. You know how it is.
Okay, Jonas, we're on a little break.
All right, y'all.
And we're gonna go back to the UFO story
Keep
very
going.
soon, brother. I had to do a break
See how
because I had
far the
a
sucker
long
goes.
phone call. And I was busy with
Back here in the
some
woods.
stuff, but now we're gonna go back.
Chilling in the backwoods.
We're watching my brother Super
Well, that's
Dave.
a cool little spot. I might have to.
We're gonna start really
I
soon.
don't know if I can ride it
Let me
downhill
get
like
just
that or
another
not,
coffee.
y'all. But I'm going into the water. Not really. Oi, 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 oi. But it is a beautiful little spot. Sure is. I don't know if this sucker will take me back uphill. They say you can canoe down in here. So yeah, I might would bring my canoe one day. This thing might not have the power to go back uphill. Let's see. It is kind of weak. And I know I'll kill the battery. So let's go ahead and give it a push up the hill. Don't want to strain it too bad, y'all. All right. Yeah. Who else is in the house? Good morning. Show some love. Wisconsin Greg. During the 3 months, peeps, you can help Hooper Day by keeping his watch hours up. It's all good. I don't worry about that. It's crazy here. Perfect weather, crazy. It is the Roxy Files. Hello, Leslie Bosler. Long time no see. Hope you're having a happy new year. I pushed this thing up the hill, y'all. If you're just coming in, check out my little e-bike. I can't help it. I have to enjoy life. I just can't help it, y'all. Sunshine makes me happy, makes me love you. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you. Sunshine. I'm going to be live for like 45 minutes. So we're like 22 minutes in. We're about halfway, y'all. Creek Mary, good to see you, and thank you for that thumbs up. I mean, I don't request that you stay here that whole time, but do whatever you want to do. Should I stay or should I go? I want to get it up there at the main river in Columbia, where I know the trail like this is about 10 miles long, and put it to the ultimate test. I couldn't walk this trail in a short time. It takes quite a bit of the day to walk it this far like this. And back in the summertime, the mosquitoes and fireflies, you name it, because this is a swamp area. I'm enjoying it. I just like to have fun. I don't even know which way these go. I believe it goes around in a circle. Let's see. I'm lost. This is a shorter bridge. Yeah, back to the subject at hand. That shooting yesterday in Minneapolis. I'm hearing one side. I don't know, y'all. You don't mess with ICE agents. Those
Wait a
are
second,
federal
guys.
agents.
Are you there? Is anyone there?
If they tell you to stop, you stop.
Jonas?
I understand the vehicle was moving and they could have jumped out of the way and not done that. Somebody has lost their life. And I feel very bad, But we all knew that's all it was going to take is to get something started, Who's here, y'all? Rebecca Lynn's super coffee link. Yeah, it's bad enough to listen to a police officer, but ICE, I don't have nothing against the law. I believe in obeying the law, pull over, Don't ignore the law. Don't run from the law. I got pulled over not too long ago in a town called Batesburg, Leesville. And I can talk about it finally now. I don't think I'm going to do anything about it, but I was going down the highway 55 miles per hour, and I slowed down to look at an auction because I'd never seen it. I didn't know it was there. And a cop obviously was sitting there, you know, in the parking lot or whatever, in the drive-through, at the auction. And I didn't even know he was a cop. I didn't even care. I mean, because I'm abiding by the law, and I slow down and look at the place. He thinks I slowed down because of him. Honestly, I'm telling the truth. I would tell this in court. I come up to the stop sign after the 55 and slowing down, you know, and because there was a stop sign a couple miles ahead after I'd done that.
Hmm?
And where I did that,
Is anyone there, my people? Seb!
He didn't have jurisdiction until we got
Look at
into
my
the
coffee,
town
guys.
of Batesburg, Leesville. And I stopped, and there was cars coming. He said I did a rolling stop, you know. There was cars coming from that way. There was no way. I had to completely stop. So he stretched the truth. When he pulled me over, I immediately pulled over because I abide by the law. Oh, can I search you? I said, well, search me. If you want to search the car, he's give me a little pat like this.
What an asshole.
Where's the weapons? Do you have weapons on you? I was like, no, I don't have no weapons on me. He looks around in the car, and I believe he broke the law by digging in my wife's purse. Because he didn't get permission. If I would have turned him down,
What
been
an
holding me up for
asshole.
hours, you know,
Oh
I had to
my
be back
god.
for the kids
Thank
at
you.
school and everything like that. My grandkids, just saying. You know, I was like, well, let's get it done. Search whatever you're searching for, you know, so I can go on my own way. When he dug in my wife's purse, I believe he broke the law. He didn't ask her for permission. Just saying, I could file a complaint, I believe, and maybe a lawsuit. I believe that because he gave me a warning ticket saying I did a rolling stop or whatever you call it at the stop sign. All you got to do is go back and look at the cameras and everything else, you know, and prove that he's lying about it. Just saying, y'all. That's how, I know there are some crooked cops out there. I get it. I know that. But I obey the law. I pull over. Don't ignore the law. ICE agents, police, whatever it might be, you know. Just saying, whatever. Super Dad has a shotgun under the seat. Just I ain't got no shotgun. For real. Stats, good point. Don't carry no shot. I don't even look. I go out in public, go out in these woods and everything like this. I don't carry anything. I'm a grown man. I could take care of myself, you know. Our son is a deputy, and he would say you're crazy for not having any. For real. If Paris was in the car, you said yes. Well, you might have a point there. That's why I'm not really filing a complaint. I felt like my rights, you know, were, let's say, you know, looked over, whatever. But you might have a good point there. If the purse was in the car, yeah, we didn't do nothing wrong. But he, even at the end, just telling you now, he even at the end apologized. I got off with a warning after sitting there 30 minutes. You know, he even apologized and said, you know, he was but gave me a warning. So it's sketchy. I might have a case, but I ain't gonna do nothing about it, really. He's just doing his job, you know? I get it, y'all. Cops doing, but I didn't do anything to begin with. He lied about me, you know, not stopping. Just cause I was looking at the car auction place. I didn't slow down because I saw him. Care nothing about it, because I ain't out doing nothing wrong. But it turned out pretty good. I'm not gonna worry about it. All right, y'all, we don't have much longer.
Jim's my brother.
I
Okay,
really
so I
don't
got
know
a
my way
call
back.
and it was a bit long, so we did stay around
Tennis
here.
Center up here.
I don't know
Try to
where.
find my way back
Oh, here we are.
momentarily.
We're on the next page already, guys. Okay, we're gonna continue the story. The man is still asking questions about the sighting. Okay, we're gonna start with the music again. Okay, I don't even know how the fireplace is, guys. I kind of lost myself. Let's just put this one here. Let me see if there's still some. Acabos. Okay, the fire. Oh, it didn't stop, but it looks like it stopped. But it hasn't. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's gonna burn good. Oh, yeah. Let's put one of these here. Okay, I'm gonna put this on because I love my brother. You know who he is.
Spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother. Johnny Small Pepper's best spice to destination.
She didn't see any arms or legs, only a trunk. And in fact, it was weird because living there so many years, we know the people from town, and we usually run into them, recognizing easily this one or that one. As that wasn't possible to identify, it scared me. Okay, we've done this one. Sorry, we've done this part. It also looked like on the top of the trunk there was something similar to a head. It didn't emit any luminosity. It gave us the idea to be something half opaque, half transparent. This man says, "Peter, love you, my brother." This man says that he didn't see this shadow as long as his wife. Did it look like there was... was there anything other than the head? And was it dressed? He says, if we imagine only one suit, that would have been from top to bottom, uniform. We didn't see any legs. We didn't hear any... Oh, interesting. We did not hear any steps. Only that it was sliding, gliding, okay? It looked like it was gliding. The road has a lot of little rocks, so anybody passing there, you would have hear it, says the lady. She says that she got even more scared with the reaction of the dog. After a few days, she still was afraid of leaving the house. No problem. The reaction of the dog was that the dog, when they were walking, the dog, it went backwards. Okay. The bravery about a brother. Okay, Baby Mel is here, but I'm gonna try to read it as well. Still, guys. So the dog didn't was still scared to go on the streets after a few days. On the head, did you see any detail? Well, we didn't notice anything on the face, actually, they say. Linda. You couldn't distinguish nor a mouth nor eyes, other than it was very slim. On the other side, we did not hear other people talking that had seen something. And then it compares it to a soul of the other world. So people would have thought it was a ghost. Okay? Nobody else saw anything. So they were a little bit afraid of talking, okay? So it would have been hard over on that pathway to obtain more information. Did you notice any dislocation of the shadow being, if it was regular or no alterations on the speed of the gliding? It was regular, and that was what impressed us most. It was a slower dislocation than ours, which
Olha que ela gosta.
took us to approximate ourselves from it.
Olha que ela gosta. É disto.
We are not sure if it would have been a shadow, because our house is in the middle of two lamps on that pathway of the road, and the shadow on the closest point in which we found it at the entrance of our house could not have made any effect with the luminosity. Stats, my sister! Vim uma vez só. Eu não vi as formigas. Good to see you, my sister. Thank you for stopping by. Baby Mel just arrived. Mas não há comida. Então é os meninos, não é? Relatively to the proportions, can you precise better? Big hugs to Brother Gates, my sister. John P. loves ya. It would have been at least 2 meters, but the width of the trunk looked to be slimmer than usual. Maybe 40 centimeters of width, more or less. I was already watching it a while ago, but I did not say anything to my husband because I wanted to identify who it was, because we were talking about some subjects, and we were discussing at my sister's brother's house, okay? So because we were talking about some things earlier, we were discussing it. And hã? Aí é, então temos de pôr. Wait a second, deixa eu ver. Então mete Paulo no cantinho. Mete só um bocadinho no cantinho. Olha, eu. O que é que eu pensas que eu estive aí a fazer? Eu tenho alguma obrigação de ir ao quarto dos meninos? Está aqui. Mas o que é que a janela tem a ver com as formigas? Eu não estou a perceber. Qual é essa lógica? Ok, eu entrei no quarto assim de manhã. Tu olhas para o chão quando estás aí. Então não é. She thought it could be something. Thank you. Baby Mel is coming back in a minute. Stats, my sister. She's just helping mom get rid of the ants. That's why I told my husband to talk a little bit lower. Did you talk about the case to anybody in the village? It wasn't worth it because they would say it was a soul from a lost soul. Mr. Custodial thinks that his wife got scared a lot, mainly for someone like her that had gone to the cemetery at night. We told the case to my brother only. Do you think if you tried to contact with that shadow, it would have been well succeeded? I do not know, but I would like to know who he was and what it wanted. I was born there. I know very well the people. Therefore, it's logical that I was intrigued. This shadow was walking on the right side of the road over the land, and I'm convinced that we should have heard steps, mainly at that time. He would have walked close to the ground, even though without touching it. You couldn't hear any noise at all. The wife then says, that would have been only the fact that you could not see it. It was all homogeneous and it was dislocating solidly. Conditions of the area of the observation. The time of the observation at the time. Wait a second. At the time of the observation, it was cold from the season, even though it was dry. At the moment, you could not verify any other movement or people or vehicle on this road. There were some houses dispersed, other than the church already referred. As complimentary notes, the fact that in the area there are some historical monuments, such as a Roman bridge and a Celtic castle. At the referred mountain of Arga, let's remember still some old explorations of silver and estanho. Estanho is a type of metal, not steel. Stein, I don't know. It's very flexible, this metal, okay? Already known from the Romans. Observe map. So there is a map. I don't see it here. Observation of a UFO by the two witnesses. Oh my god, these guys have older cases in 1922 on the same area, guys. Days later, a new witness, the same witnesses of this case would be confronted with a new fact in solid. This time on the company of their daughter, 14 years old, called Anna. The couple of primary teachers, and the third witnesses were following on the car near Esposende after they had left Ponte de Lima at about 14 hours in the afternoon. The witness, Maria, started to observe on her left side something luminous that she looked to identify with some type of airplane. At the time, she talked with her daughter, Anna, asking her if she was seeing that weird thing. The answer was a little bit uncareful, as the third witness suggested it was a star, hypotheses that the other ones refused because it was plain day, okay? It was plain day. At given moment, the objects moved for the right side of them, giving the idea of following the witness, Maria. Maria thought it was a balloon. The movement was very quick, having the witnesses observed the maneuver of passage of the UFO from one side to the other of the road, lowering down a little bit so that through the front glass of the car, the object would pass nittedly in front of the witnesses at a distance that they could not calculate, but it would have been only a few miles. The description of the UFO corresponds to an ellipse. The witness, Anna, compared it to a phonographic disc that did not leave any type of trace. It wasn't any type of airplane. The UFO appears on the background of a few clouds or in the middle of them, disappearing from the witness's sight after it went to the left side. The distance looked to have the diameter of a normal pen at an angular height of 40 degrees. After the pass from one side to the other, let's note it went up a little bit. Meanwhile, the velocity of the object also suffers a knitted increase and then disappearing. Looking to precise better the point of observation, it was determined that the situation of the witnesses was in straight line near a locality of Fão, not very distant from the installations of the marine radio. The object emitted a luminosity, brilliant and yellowish and silvery. silvery, reflecting the sunbeams on the inferior part of the object. Anna, she thought she saw a second line that could have suggested a division of structure. According to the witness Custodio, the father, the UFO could have gone in the direction of the airport of Pedras Rubras, which in direct line would have been 20-30 kilometers of distance. In total, the observation lasted about 7 to 8 minutes, being the conditions meteorologic quite good. There were some clouds, the sun was out, and accentuating the brilliancy of the object. The date of this last happening would have been situated between days 21 and 22nd of December 1976. There's a humanoid that was seen in 1922 in the same area, question mark. This is the image, guys. This is the forest, the Roman road, the Celtic caster, the farm where the witness reside, dislocation of the humanoid towards there. Dislocation of the humanoid. This is the dislocation of the humanoid in 1922, and this was the dislocation of the humanoid in December of 76. So they were coming from down here, or this road here. Maybe it was this road. Maybe there was some gold there, they're not sure. Or other metals. The brother of one of the witnesses in the case of Storange, Mr. João, he was also a teacher. He reported an observation that until now he had not confessed to anyone, and it was relatively to a strange encounter near the area where in December of 76 his brother and the wife saw the dislocation of the humanoid shadow. His witness was made on when he was 15 years old. The date, it was then 1922. He did not record as evidence the exact date. Affirms, however, it was one night, it was already late, and in one further later spot on the road from which it dislocated, the shadow of 1976. So you can see this was the first case and the second case. Much later, so 54 years later. Oh my gosh. The witness affirms that he kept for himself this sighting, and then it caused in himself, it caused on his young spirit then a big alarm and surprised, missing the words to define the sensation that he had felt when he crossed with this figure, that he identified only as being similar as a shadow of a woman or a priest's coverall. Simply, it was extraordinary. The height of this shadow, that it takes Mr. João to take out the idea of being a human person, and much less an inhabitant of the locality of Storo where he lives. Such as his brother, he was born in that locality on the height of Minho, knowing all the region and the people that at the time lived there. He lived in a farm with his parents, situated in a zone behind a road, and the habitations cited, the properties cited on the case of 1976. On a night, on that same year of 1922, this is the vacuum cleaner noise, guys. Young João, he was waiting for his parents to go to bed, to go out of the house and visit. Very like it was the last day of his life. He wanted to visit his fiancée, okay? Anjo, olha aí, Alina. Okay, wait a second. Stats. Look. Baby Mel, happy birthday. Baby Mel is back. Oh yeah. Diz lá, linda, diz. Ai, a medida. Beautiful. She's still a little bit with her nose obstipated, but it's getting better. Vai para trás agora, linda, para trás. Okay, let's just do something. Oh, Anjo, pega nela que eu vou me levantar. Não é pega, mas leva daqui. Posso ir ali? Listen, love. Okay, let's continue, guys. Wait a second. This will come up. There's no escape. Oh my god, this case of the younger of his brother, I'm really enjoying it, guys. So he wanted to visit his fiancée that lived after the Roman bridge. That it crossed that Camerary road that I've just shown you guys, okay? That little road. So he was crossing that bridge. When he was walking on that pathway, there was a little, how do you call it? One of those little houses with an aeolic thing they use on the little rivers to mow the corn. Much love, my sister Dolly. Oh, yeah. So when he was crossing the bridge that night, um, wait a second, I went a bit further. There was a little house nearby the Roman bridge, and this little house was used by a helper from the farm, okay, where John lived. When he crossed the bridge that night, the witness observed an enormous shadow dislocating from the left to the right, causing you such a weird sensation that he did not talk to anyone about that experience. He was able to observe that the the shadow identified was something dark where you could not see the face expressions, and it's similar to a priest's out jacket, like a uniform. Couldn't do no wrong. All together where we belong. Okay, let's continue, guys. And this shadow, which looked like it was using like a overall, a coat from the priest, like that overall. It was walking to agricultural terrain situated on the right of this road, okay? And there was a pine forest and eucalyptus that would go all the ways to the mountain of Arga, okay? The distance that this shadow passed on the young João was about 2 meters distance, so it was so close. Love you, Dolly, my sister. Thank you so much, my sister. I'm gonna send you an email very soon. Promise. Two meters. It did not suggest. He did not suggest, weirdly, any evidence that could help him identify as a normal person. The first impression of the witness is that it was something that could have been a woman or a priest. Not being right if the shadow was walking normally or if it was floating, like indicates what happened in December of 76. The height was about 1.6 meter. Oh, sorry. The witness was 1.6 meters height, but it noticed that the shadow was much bigger, about 2 meters. It looked like it had a one-piece suit. From up to down, affirms impressed. He did not talk to anyone about the observation, just as I said it, resolving only in talking after to know if the observation of his family members. Okay. An interesting characteristic noted by the witness is that, on the same way as the pathway of the shadows on both observations, such the zone of Vega and the forest. Let's remember that on the last point of observation of the couple of teachers, these affirms that the humanoid was continuing march in the same way, so it would have been at least an amazing coincidence. Is there anything abnormal on that area? On that area. At times of the observation, he records equally Mr. João. He heard from the mouth of a worker that he affirms to had seen on the area of the Roman bridge and the little house at night a procession of dead faithful people. So he did see this once. Other witnesses of the regions insist through their vocabulary on the observation of lost souls of another world that could have mean these shadows of these types. As it's not enough, let's remember that Mr. João, the observation on the decades of the 50s, he still records, he still remembers an observation on the 50s of a flying object in the form of a teacup, a little plate, and with the virtual size, with the same virtual size as that one, flying with the mouth turning down. Also, basically, it's a teacup with a virtual size, flying, facing down, with the mouth turning down, on the same region. So that's kind of a saucer-like, maybe a little bit more egg-like. Interesting. He thought at the time it was one of the secret devices or terrestrial devices. Today, he does not have the same opinion by the fact that he has associated to all sorts of observations. Okay, last part of the story. Terry B, good morning, my brother. Profile of the witnesses. The couple teachers that witnessed the facts never demonstrated on the interview any imagination or anything such as transparency on the readings or knowledge previous about the subject. They never commented about their observation, limiting it and defining it to all of their weirdness. The situations of amazement and fear are admissible on the same sighting with the voluntarism of Mr. Custodio in wanting to know the identity of his wife, to know the identity of this being. The attitude corresponds to a total unknown to the eventual dangers that a situation of confrontation direct could suggest. The word extraterrestrials is never mentioned on the declarations, showing the witnesses sincerely confused by the observation, but also having to refer a bigger number of possible data. Their formation still intellectually not very elevated, their age and profession reflect two people not given to demonstrations of public notoriety. Their case was only known through através da through the inconfidence of his brother, a familiar, his brother. This gesture, as you would see, ended up as being combated by Mr. Custodio, that predicted the inevitable deformations of of his experience, especially in his local means where he is known. He written by written to diverse publications regional that had produced about the case, basing the information given to a diary of a newspaper by his brother of the professor. This attitude, far away from contradicting all of the reports and the most probable essence of the same. The observation of a figure non-human on the locality of Stourange comes to confirm Queres que eu vá lá? Eu tenho, mas falta-me acabar aqui duas páginas, umas frases. Eu sei. Queres ir então? Então, olha, espera que eu vou. It comes to confirm the extreme repudiation by any types of possibility at the level that we're talking. It is a reflection of the natural repulse that in the actual state of things we have to accept as a necessary, or maybe not. For us, therefore, that we register before these written declarations with about from the couple, we have it enough to clear out their sincerity and truthness. Therefore, in these in these reports of publications, there could induce commentary that are not in good faith to the ones that this couple have witnessed. Only tries to minimize it in a way that it's comprehensible or as ingenious, adding the details transmitted seem to be enough to conclude the insolent affection of the person, and therefore later we will call it a humanoid instead of being, an object. A final note to understand the behavior of the dog accompanying the two witnesses that comes to translate a very definite way about the organic reaction of an external stimulus, maybe by ultrasounds. It is little probable that the animal would have behaved this way. Retraction and the escape, it points like it's something that would be dangerous at that time of the night, and then it would have caused a big scare. Glacier Ralts, my people, thank you very much. I'm gonna have to go now to get my kids, okay? Já saíste? Okay, guys, we're done for today, okay? Thank you very much for staying with us, my friends, till the end. John P loves you. Red Bull, thank you, my sister. Hope to see you soon, my friends. John P loves you. Oh, yeah.